That means that you put your phones on silent and do not litter here. As the graduates are about to enter, so the graduates have arrived, all 38 of them, and they're about to make their entrance into the St. Mary's Cathedral. My phone tells me it's 10 o'clock, and this school has a habit of starting things on time, and today is no exception. Today's ceremony promises to be a very exciting one. And we go, there we go. Everyone is looking so beautiful today, all decked out and ready. Thank you. Thank you all. Graduates, please stand.
We're going to ask for the reverend, so please be quiet. Loving and gracious Father, as we ask your presence to be with us in this place, as we celebrate the 2023 graduating class of the Bequia Anglican primary school. Bless us all who are gathered here this morning, especially Lord, our principal, teachers, students, and parents. Guide our featured speaker and all who will be contributing to this proceeding in their gracious favor. Father, we want to thank you for favor this morning. We thank you for help. We thank you for strength, for the great mercies and promise you have given to us in Christ Jesus our Lord. To him be praise and glory, with you, one Father, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Amen. Mrs. Oliver will lead the hymn, Trust and Obey.
He remain standing as we sing the national
It is my pleasure to invite Graduate Melexia Richards to do the welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Bowden. Invited guests, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good morning. It is my absolute pleasure to warmly welcome you to the Bequia Anglican Primary School graduation and prize-giving ceremony 2023 under the theme Don't Settle Dance. Dream, aspire, never give up. Celebrate, evolve. I stand here filled with pride and happiness as a member of the graduating class. Your presence here today is so appreciated as my classmates and I celebrate our achievement, more so our 100% passes this year. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Thank you.
Of the clergy, representative from the Ministry of Education, Principal Mrs. Gillian Graham, former Principal Mrs. Madge Hazel, invited guests, teachers, graduates, guest speaker, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I join with Melexia in welcoming you to today's graduation and award exercise. To God be the glory for another year of 100% passes. Not just 100%, but quality passes. The Bequia Anglican Primary School continues to be a leading institution in our nation, producing many outstanding citizens, of which these graduates today are no exception. Put your hands together for them. I want to note that although there was 79.19% pass for males, that's for boys nationally, boys took the top 7 places in the top 10 nationally. At our school, the leading student is also a boy. So our boys are doing quite well, equally as well as the girls, or even better. Continue to shine, boys. We move on. At this time, I want to call on another graduate to do the scripture reading. Let's welcome Micah Gums.
Direct by parts.
I have to make sure that the podium is well set for this next speaker, a very esteemed speaker here this morning. This person is about to deliver her 7th report on the school here this morning, 7th year of leadership. She took a water break and came back to see the graduates to the finish line. She made it her business to be here today. This graduation was slated for next week, but we had to bring it up because of her, and she's very deserving of this. A woman who leads us with grace and passion. She makes our lives at school easier. We are so thankful to have her. What will we do without her? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Let's put it together and welcome our principal, Mrs. Bequia Anglican.
I love the protocol. Good morning. Everybody's hearing me? Yes. Yeah. My principal's report for 2022-2023. Excellence in education is when we do everything that we can to make sure they become everything that they can. Carol and Thomas. I must say, as teachers, we did all we can to ensure the success of this class of 2023. Also, let me hasten to say, excellence should be seen through the eyes of the child and not merely by the standards we set. The smiles on results day said a lot to us. And as we go forward, our next school year, we will be embarking on inclusion, where we would cater for every child, no child left behind. Now, our school year began with an enrollment of 222 students, 19 teachers, 2 set workers, 2 ES workers, and 9 auxiliary staff members. It was with an atmosphere of great expectation that we started our school year. The students expected to do well, the parents encouraging them, and also expecting great achievements from them. We as the teachers came determined to work hard and with great expectations of accomplishments in every area that pertains to our job. It was a very challenging year, but we thank God for His strength and patience and all His help in seeing us through. The scripture that we use as teachers and students to help us get through the day and our difficult times is Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Now staffing. During the first term, we had an addition to our staff, Mr. Dillon Olivier, who served in the capacity of a relief teacher. He was assigned to grade 3. Mr. Olivier did a great job in the area of language with the grade 3 students. He was getting accustomed to the students, staff, and life at the Bequia Anglican Primary, only to be told that he will be transferred to the Bequia Community High at the beginning of the second term. As a result, began the service of Miss Carmela Tanis, a relief teacher. Let me use this opportunity to thank Mr. Dillon Olivier for his service with us. At the end of the first term, he said farewell to an outstanding, dedicated, loving teacher, our dear Mr. Andrew Williams, who has served as an educator for over 33 years. He has retired. For most of those 33 years, he has been a teacher of BAPS. We wish him all the best going forward as he enjoys his retirement. And let me say, he regrets that he cannot be with us here today. At the beginning of the second term, I proceeded on vacation leave. I rejoined the staff this term. During my absence, Mr. Anthony Compton assumed the leadership of the school. I know it wasn't an easy job having to manage and still teach the grade 6 students, but he did well. Thank you, sir. Thanks also to the members of the management team who assisted him and all the members of staff who supported him by doing their job. At the end of the second term, the contract of our set workers came to an end, and so we lost the service of Ms. Hanaya Oliver and Ms. Jasmine Gray. I would like to say thank you for your service. In the third term, this term, Mrs. Paula Portuguese proceeded on a short vacation leave. She rejoined the staff last Monday. Activities and achievements. Sports 2023 was an enjoyable and rewarding day for many of our students. Our students were excited to showcase their athletic abilities. Sports Day 2023 went extremely well, with keen competition by the three houses: Hercules House, Red House, Hercules House, Red House came out with all the fanfare, making the sports day enjoyable. But sad to say, they didn't emerge very well. Lewis House, Yellow House, kept a low profile. Take the lead. Congratulations to all the houses and the sports committee for a successful sports day. Fitness Walk 2023 was a great success. Thanks to the Ministry of Health for collaborating with us. It was an enjoyable day of exercise and games. Thanks to the schools, parents, and well-wishers who joined in the march with us. Also, thanks to all those who sponsored our students on this walk. Our grade 2 students had their career day, and we were very impressed with a wide range of career choices. Their public speaking competition was of a very high standard, and the abilities of our students at varying levels were noticed. We continue to do all we can so that they can become everything they can. The spelling bee competition was also very competitive. I must applaud the teachers and parents for the exposure these students got. Every year, the Ministry of Education plans a number of different activities that help to develop and showcase the abilities of our students. This academic year, they were able to accomplish a few of these activities. We took part in the grade 6 writing competition, where we were represented by Michael Gomes. Thank you. We also took part in the grade 5 math quiz and was represented by Christy Louis. We were also represented at the Inter-Primary School Athletic Championship. Thanks to all those students who continue to shine in the field of athletics and make us proud. We took part in the primary school performing arts competition in February, and 3 of our pieces made it to the finals. And we were given 2 awards. Jillian Caesar, a grade 2 student, was awarded Baby Prince, and Jishon Williams, a grade 6 student, was awarded Best Male Vocalist. Stand and take a bow at you, Jishon. So thanks to all the participants and special thanks to our awardees. Thanks to the teachers who prepared the students. Donations. I would like to thank Ms. Denise Niles and Duke for their contribution of backpacks to our kindergarten students. This is an annual donation that our students receive at orientation. Thanks to all those business places and NGOs that continue to give towards various projects and activities at the school. Your partnership with us have surely helped us in the smooth running and success we continue to achieve at our school. We look forward to your continued support in the future. Thanks to Dr. Cherissa Dejo, a past student of the school who continues to give back to us. Dr. Ledger offers free eye tests and assistance to students where there is a need. We are thankful for her generous donation of a students. Special mention must be made of the Bequia Initiative, who is always willing to assist us in the area of literacy by ensuring that we are staffed with a librarian when the need arises, and is committed to assisting us in this area in the future. Through their kind gesture, students are also given free eye tests and assistance, with spectacles if needed. CPEA. This year, CPA results saw us achieving a pass rate of 100%. To God be the glory. We entered 39 students. 20 of our students came in the first 500. This means they will be placed according to their choice of school. Congratulations, all our students. You did well. Of these students, 6 of them came in the first 100 for their gender. Now the 20 students, I like to recognize them because they work hard and the parents work hard too. So I like to highlight and recognize them. So the first 10 I'll be calling. When I call your names, you're going to stand and remain standing. Huh? This is your day to shine. Remain standing. Don't sit quickly. We want to see you. And the first 10 I'm going to call your places, and the other 10 I'm just going to give their averages. For all of you, when you hear your name, please stand, remain standing. We want to see. Stand up tall and yes, face the crowd. Let them see you. You worked hard. Don't you think so? Yes, I think so. So first, Kevlin Lavey, scoring an average of 91.20%. And placing 29th for boys and 57th in the country. Second, William Lewis, scoring an average of 89% and placing 55 for boys and 106 in the country. Third, Annalena Oliver, scoring an average of 88% and placing 60th for girls and 122 in the country. Fourth, Malia Duncan, scoring an average of 87.40%, 66 for girls and 138 in the country. Fifth, Micah Gums, scoring an average of 87.20% and placing 78 for boys and 147 in the country. Sixth, Keon Simpson, scoring an average of 87.20 and placing 78 for boys and 147 in the country. Keon 85% and placing 97 for boys and 191 in the country. Next, Delicia Denny, scoring an average of 85.40%, 100 for girls and 200 in the country. 8, Reggie Allen, scoring an average of 84.80%, 110 for girls and 215 in the country. 9, Kenya Boucher, scoring an average of 83%, 124 for girls and 307 in the country. 10, Tennessee Bino. Scored an average of 82.40%, 152 for girls and 371 in the country. And the other 10 students, Navia Bernard scored an average of 81.40. Malik Cambridge scored an average of 81.20. Carter Snap scored an average of 79.80. Demara Lewis scored an average of 79.60. Alexia Richards scored an average of 78.80. Keyshawn Peters scored an average of 78.20. Demetari Nero scored an average of 78.20. Michaela McCree scored an average of 78.20. Michelle Williams scored an average of 76.20. And Natalia Stoke scored an average of 76%. Now if you notice, we have more than half of our students coming. They did extremely well. Thank you teachers, thank you parents, thank you students. Okay, you may be seated. So thanks to the students, parents. Some of them came toddlers to us. I am sure as you reflect on the year you taught them, you can remember making a positive deposit in their lives. Thank you. Parents, as you sit there and reflect on all the sacrifices, the words of encouragement, and even the discipline you instilled in them, I know you are thanking God for His strength so far. The journey continues on to the next phase. You did well so far, you certainly will make it. To the graduates, our graduating team says, don't settle, dance. Dare to dream big, aspire great things. Always remember, never give up. Keep pressing on, and you certainly will celebrate as you evolve into a better version of yourself each day. Don't let anyone tell you that any of your goals you cannot reach. We have helped you to build a strong foundation. So as you journey to the next level in your education, endeavor, continue to aim high, and remember the words of our affirmation. I am a child of hope, I am talented, smart, and capable of success. I have dreams for the future, and I will plan to reach those goals and dreams, no exception. Okay? Our scripture verse, Philippians 4:13, that says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. In closing, I would like to take this opportunity to thank God for His strength and guidance. Without Him, I don't know how I would have made it. Thanks to the teachers for your dedication, to our families, our relatives, and you, the parents, for your support in making this school year a success. To our PTA committee, thanks for your words of encouragement and support whenever called upon. To our esteemed Senior Education Officer, Mrs. Joseph, and the Ministry of Education, thanks for the support throughout the year. The yearly report cannot be concluded without special thanks to our ancillary staff. Your support made the daily management of the school a smooth one. So thanks to Ms. Ismay Best, Ms. Rosina Harris, Ms. Candice Richards, Ms. Naomi Compton, Mrs. Loretta Marshall, Mrs. Tavia Lendo, Mrs. Denise Lynch, Ms. Sherry Morgan, and Mr. Alroy Gregg. In closing, I would like to leave you with these words from Dr. Miles Monroe. Your future is not ahead of you, it's trapped within you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Madam Principal, for those truly inspiring words and comprehensive report. Her mantra from since the beginning of her leadership was Philippians 4:13, which she repeated here today. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Her son is graduating next week from the St. Vincent Grammar School, and we wish them well. Let's put our hands together again for Mrs. Graham. At this time, it is my pleasure to welcome the representative from the Ministry of Education, Mrs. Aretha Charles, Education Officer responsible for special needs, to make some remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, put your hands together for her.
Good morning, all. Our theme says, don't settle, dance. This morning, I had to dance my way across to Bequia, because when I awoke and saw all the rains, I thought, you ain't going down there. And then I was reminded, you're not doing it for yourself. You're a servant of the students. So I am here this morning. Don't settle, dance. I love to dance, but I can't dance. It doesn't stop me from dancing. So students, even if you feel that you cannot dance, still dance. Dream. Dream big. Do not say that I want to pass when you go on. You're moving from, you're ending one journey and beginning another. So when you go into secondary school, even if you did not place in the top 20 at Bequia Anglican, you can still place in the top 10 wherever you are placed, because you are going to dream and you are going to have big dreams. You cannot just dream. You have to work to achieve the dreams, right? So I want you to promise yourself this morning that you are going to dream bigger, because I guess that you have been dreaming all along. So please dream big dreams. Aspire. The sky is the limit. You just heard that you can do all things because Christ has promised to strengthen you. Within your own strength, you can do nothing. But with Christ in your vessel, you can smile at any storm. Never give up. There are going to be many obstacles, many challenges. Don't give up. So my obstacle this morning was that it was raining, but I didn't give up. I came because I wanted to celebrate with you. Celebrate. Parents, you have to help them to celebrate. So, don't look at the positions when they go into secondary school I say, only 20th you could come? She may be coming 20th with an average of 85. So look at the average and celebrate. So if last term she only had 72%, and this term she has 75%, celebrate. Buy an ice cream. Take her out for a burger. Have a burger night at home. Play a game. We don't have to have a lot of money to celebrate. By celebrating, you are encouraging them. Evolve. I have a granddaughter who wrote the CPA exams. In December, Jack's had a sale. Buy one, get one for $1. She said to me, I am going to girls' high school. I said, really no? I said, no, because I went there, you have to go there. She said, Grammy, that's where I am going. So well, look at this. Jack's has sale. Buy one skirt is for $50, right? And if I buy one, I'm going to get 2 skirts for $51. I said, I am going to buy a school uniform for girls' high school. Should I? Yes, buy them. I said, okay. I am going to buy them because I am confident that you are going to girls' high school because that is your dream. And I am sure that you are going to aspire to attain that dream. I am sure that you are not going to give up because you want to achieve your goals. So I bought the uniforms. Now, I'm not as easy as I look, so I didn't just buy them. I said, listen to me. Now that I have bought them, now that I have confidence in you that you're going to pass well enough to wear them, what do you think would happen if you don't pass well enough to wear them? I don't know. I said, okay, you will be going to the school that wears this uniform because I would not be buying another set of uniform. Which school wears that uniform? I know Timmy. And I walk not too far from Timmy. So I said, I'm not dropping you up the hill. You'll have to walk from here to up the hill. So, is that what you want? No, Grammy. And she passed well enough. She was in the first 100 girls. So I'm saying to you that if you set goals for your children, they cannot achieve them by themselves. They are still young and they would wander at times. You as parents, you are needed to keep them together. Believe in them, dance with them. Don't give up on them. Do not put them in a box. Do not let anyone say that they cannot. Do not believe that they cannot. Even if they are having a little reading struggles, that's okay, because you are going to help them. Even if you can't provide that assistance, you can't teach them to read, you may pay somebody to help them. You may have a friend who is willing to help them. But you still have to be careful with the friends that you send your children to. We know that there are many persons who come as sheep, but they are wolves. So you have to be careful where you send your children, how they come into your house. It doesn't mean that because they are moving from primary school to secondary school, they are adults. No, they are still children. You have to have rules for them. You have to set boundaries. Because as they evolve, they are going to want to try new things. You have to guide them. Encourage them not to settle, but to dance. And I am sure that you yourselves, parents, would have danced when you heard the results. 100% passes is not an easy feat, but the school has done it another year. So you also have to support your teachers. They can't do it alone. Education is a partnership. So the students need you teachers, they need the parents, and they need the community at large. It is said that it takes a village to raise a child. It still stands. When you see the children doing something that is not right, do not say, no, you correct them. Because in order for them to dance, they have to have that guidance. Graduates, as you graduate today, after 7 years at the Bequia Anglican Primary School, you are moving into bigger fields. I want to take this opportunity on behalf of the Ministry of Education to wish you the very best. Know that life is full of uncertainties, but it is also full of good things. Choose that which is right. Do not let anybody, don't allow yourself to settle. Continue to dance from Bequia Anglican Primary into your new secondary school. All the best for the next 5 years of your life.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Charles, for those eloquent and powerful words from the Ministry of Education. We thank the Ministry for their support. To warm our hearts, I should say, let's welcome Kevin Lavia to do a special instrumental.
stop you. Only you can limit yourself. Okay?
Thank you so much, Mr. Lavia. Spread your wings, graduates. You can fly. Remember, don't settle, just dance. Now, it is time to hear a number of tributes from our graduates. We will begin with a tribute to parents to be done by Teddy About.
We feel blessed and grateful to have parents like you in our lives. We sincerely thank you for the support that you have shown throughout the years, from kindergarten to grade 6. You have supported us financially, emotionally, and in every other area of our lives. And for this, we say a big thank you. We couldn't have made it this far without you. Please accept our heartfelt thanks for giving us the gift of a primary school education and for supporting us in our journey throughout the years. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Talia. We welcome William Jr. Lewis to do a tribute to teachers.
Today is a special day. Today we recognize the great sacrifices that our teachers have made for us. And today we commemorate those who have taken up the task of educating us and pointing us through life itself. The teachers at BAPS are the unsung heroes that strive each day to educate their children, influence their hearts towards a greater good, and teach them good values. Today we honor our teachers, all of you who have in one way or another played a part in the shaping of who we are and who we are yet to be. You have always been there when we needed you the most. You have never failed us in any way. You have accepted our failings with good humor. You have always forgiven us our many wrongs. You have never turned away anyone who sought your help. Today we honor you for the wonderful people that you have been, that you are, that you always will be. Teachers, we may not say it every day, but we can say it loud and proud. We appreciate you. We would like to thank all our beloved teachers for their dedication, commitment, hard work, and all the things that they have done just for us.
Thank you.
Congratulations to the class of 2023. I am so proud of each and every one. From navigating a global pandemic to working hard to complete assignments, projects, skill tests, pupil tests, and teacher aid tests on time, to finding ways to stay involved at our school. We have managed to make the last 7 years of our primary education the best, and I couldn't be any more prouder of all of our accomplishments. Now it's time for a new chapter in our lives to begin. We are entering high school, and I know this can be a daunting task. go back to where we started. But if there is anything that I've learned about my family, we the class of 2023 of the last couple of years, is that we are resilient and flexible, and above all, we are capable of achieving anything we set our minds to. You know why? Because we are proud products of the Bequia Anglican Primary School. We are blessed to always prosper significantly. So congratulations again, my friends. We did it.
Former national basketball player at the under 15 and under 18 level, played chess at the national level in secondary school, he attended the Bequia Anglican Primary School in 2006, and from there he went on to my alma mater, the St. Vincent Grammar School, where he graduated in 2011. While at the St. Vincent Grammar School, he was a prefect, member of the Young Leaders Club, and president for many clubs, including the History Club. At the school, he was also the captain of the basketball team. He completed his Doctor of Medicine degree in 2022 in Cuba. While at the university, he was a teacher's assistant in pathology. PRO, former of the Vincentian Delegation of Students, then president of the Caribbean Delegation of Students. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to help me to welcome today an old boy of my former school, the St. Vincent Grammar School, no other than a son of the local soil, the son of the late Osborne Phillips, a former police officer, and Catherine Phillips, a former community health aide. It is certainly my pleasure today to welcome to the platform, to the lectern, to make or to deliver the feature address, and I want you to listen very carefully. This is one of the key moments of today's ceremony. Open your ears, listen carefully, especially you graduates. Let's put it together and welcome Dr. Osborne Phillips.
Of the graduating class on this momentous occasion, and also for gaining 100% pass at the recently concluded CPA exam. For this is no small feat, and I think you should put your hands together and make some noise for this brilliant group. I would like to thank Mr. Martin Duncan and the staff for inviting me to be the featured speaker at this year's graduation ceremony. Although I think Mr. Duncan only invited me here today because he saw my post on Facebook about never being invited to speak at the graduation ceremony. Nevertheless, I am honored. It is such a privilege being back here to speak to students of my alma mater, the place where the foundation was laid for me to achieve great things, which you guys are going to do as well. Today I was asked to come and speak to you guys, and for a while, I pondered on what I was going to say, or what I was going to speak about. What was I really going to tell you guys today? Then it dawned on me that the theme of today's graduation was perfect for me to base my speech. Don't settle, dance. Such a beautifully crafted theme, simple in its wording, but the message it conveys is so deep. It reminds me of one of my favorite quotes by Nelson Mandela, who said, "There is no passion to be found in settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living." Another reason why I think this theme is so powerful and was a great basis for this speech today, it is because if we look around today, we see a lot of young people very much like yourself, settling for things that are less than what they deserve. A lot of young people not tapping into their full potential and making use of their talents. A lot of young people simply giving up. This is why this theme is so important, because it sends that much needed message to our young people, to you guys at the time when it is most necessary. Today I came here to speak to you about never settling and never giving up, and I thought about sharing a little bit of my story about the time I almost gave up. I was around the same age as you boys and girls are today, and I had just started secondary school. One night I had a lot of homework to do, and it seemed impossible to get the task done. I made a fuss all night about the amount of work I had to do, and I kept complaining to my mother about how much I wanted to leave the St. Vincent Grammar School. Well, my mother was very strict and she was very keen on education. So that night, I got some good licks from my mother. And I remember her saying to me, "You want to go to big school? Well, take big school." Other than the licks that night, I also gained a valuable lesson that complaining and giving up was never the attitude of a winner, but through perseverance and determination is how we can be successful. From that night, I never complained to my mother about homework anymore, nor did I ever think about giving up again. As humans, we are naturally inclined to choose the easiest path towards something. After all, no one likes a difficult task. However, life would not always be easy, and while giving up or settling for the first thing that comes your way may seem like a good option, I can assure you that it is not. This action will only lead to a life of mediocrity, and I know that every one of you here today is capable. Sorry, I lost my thread. And I know that every one of you here today is capable of more than mediocrity. I know that you are all full of big dreams. While you are young and filled with these big dreams, I want you to hold on to them. Your dreams are important. They're the bigger picture of the things you want to experience and enjoy in life. These dreams are what will help to secure your focus and let you think beyond your reality. So never stop dreaming and never stop believing in those dreams. While on the next phase of your journey, I want you to always persevere. I want you to know that there will be times when the journey may seem impossible and the task may seem daunting. But I want you all to promise me you will never consider giving up or settling. You would remember why you started in the first place, and you will continue to aspire and aim high even in the face of difficulty. Before I leave here today, I want to leave you with this last piece of advice. A quote from a very famous scientist named Thomas Edison, who said, "Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time." While you head out on the next phase of your journey, always try to remember to try just one more time. And the end depends upon the beginning. Always remember, don't settle, dance, dream, aspire, never give up, celebrate, and evolve. I thank you very much for having me here today. Once again, I'd like to congratulate the students, staff, and the parents of the Bequia Anglican Primary School graduating class 2023. I wish you guys all the best on the next phase of your journey and in your future endeavors. Thank you very much.
Please come back to the lectern, Dr. Phillips. Come back. So we would like to present Dr. Phillips with a token of our appreciation for coming here today to deliver the feature address.
Good morning, everyone. So this award is presented to Dr. Phillips. It says, an award of recognition with our gratitude and love. The Bequia Anglican Primary School presents this to you for your words of encouragement with our heartfelt appreciation from the principal, staff, and the graduating class of 2023. We thank you.
Thank you. Now, I'm looking at our graduates' faces, and they look a little, I don't even know how to describe it. But I think this time that we're about to move to will make them happy or happier. Okay? We're about to move to the presentation of awards and certificates. So, graduates, this is your time to receive and to get some good news of who is who amongst you. So, the teachers are getting ready in the background to present the certificates and awards. And I am looking for my long list. This is going to take some time, but believe me, it's a very interesting and remarkable moment. So I'm just taking my instructions, bear with me please. So we're going to start. Dr. Osborne, Dr. Phillips, yes. That's what happens when you take instructions. You have to be a good listener and think at the same time. Forgive me. The next Student Leadership Award goes to Israel Oliver. Annalena Oliver. Maria Duncan. So I would now like to call on the grade 1 teachers to come forward to present the next set of awards after the Student Leadership Award. Kevlin Navia. I invite Mrs. Charles to assist us, please. Thank you, Dr. Phillips. Now we're going to present the awards for creative students. And these awards are awarded for demonstrating outstanding ability to be innovative, geared towards success. And the first one goes to Tamara Oliver. Followed by Malik Cambridge. To receive another Creative Student Award, I invite Bella Patterson. I now call on the grade 2 teachers. So the teachers throughout the years are assisting us along the way in presenting these awards. So the grade 2 teachers will now come forward. The next one goes to Natalia Stowe, the Creative Student Award. Danzine. Followed by Jason Williams. Thank you, Mrs. Charles. I want to invite Pastor of the Seventh-day Adventist Church to assist us in giving out these next set of awards. These awards are the Resilient Student Award, being presented for demonstrating initiative, perseverance, and the ability to overcome significant obstacles in attaining their goals. The first of such award goes to Alicia Oliver. Azariana Andrews. Cheyenne Hazel. Please prepare yourselves, grade 3 teachers. Thank you, Miss Greg, looking so beautiful today. Well dressed for the occasion. I now invite Miss Jerry, affectionately called Miss Jerry, to assist us with the next set of awards. We're still, as a matter of fact, we're still in the Resilient Student Award, and this award goes to Damara Lewis. Petan Sam. Safia Baba. Let's put our hands together for Sophia and the others. Kishon Peters. Katrina George. Thank you to our beautiful grade 3 teachers. Now calling on grade 4. Mrs. Yolandi Valentine and Mrs. Rachel Grant, Mrs. Joanna Stoke. Teachers of grade 4. Thank you. Thank you very much, Miss Jerry. Our next award is the Citizenship Award for being respectful and cooperative, enhancing the learning environment, and attending school regularly. This one sounds very, very, very important. For being respectful and cooperative, enhancing the learning environment, and attending school regularly. The first one goes to Micah Gums. And we're being assisted by Mrs. Graham. Michaelia Macri. Oh, our students are so happy. Look at the smile on their faces. Wow. Navia Banan. William Jr. Lewis. Melexia Richards. Nefertari Nero. And I believe I should now call on the next set of teachers. We know who's next. Oh, Mr. Compton. Yes, sorry about that. Next set of awards, Volunteer Service Award for demonstrating willingness to go above and beyond the call of all assigned tasks. This award goes to Amira Peters. Desi Stowe. Shanika Brown.
Next student, Mariah Lewis. Brittany Peters. Desiree Maya Oliver. And Jayla Gibson.
Thank you, Mrs. Graham. Mr. Compton, you present the next set. The next set of awards is the Inspiring Student Award for working without recognition and motivating others to be successful. The first one goes to Carter Snap. Teddy Boucher. Regine Alves. Keon Simpson. Delicia Denny. Kenisia Bainu. Thank you, teachers. Now, it's time for an extra special award. Very special indeed. S for selfless. O, opinionated. N, naturally talented. I, innovative. A, ambitious. Which one did I just spell? Yes, indeed. These are the words that we use to describe our dear friend and colleague, Mrs. Sonia Toppin Oliver. 30 years of selfless dedication to this rewarding profession. Mrs. Toppin Oliver has devoted her life to ensuring that the students of the Bequia Anglican Primary School are given a firm foundation on which to lead forward into life. An excellent, caring, and hard-working kindergarten teacher. And also to the teaching profession. Let's welcome Mrs. Oliver. Thank you. Thank you so much for your years of service, many years. I don't know if I want to be teaching that long. Congratulations. Now, let's continue. The fourth. Okay, we're going to continue with the BAPS Awards, the Bequia Anglican Primary School Awards. And the first one goes to the student in the graduating class who has been adjudged the most respectful. Which one of you? The award goes to Michaela Macri. Most helpful, Israel Oliver. Most jovial. Jovial is the one who has other students laughing, busting out in laughter. You are correct. Kevlar Lavia. I want to call on our sports enthusiasts at the school. Sports brings us so much joy. She's always so excited and passionate, full of charisma. None other than our staff member, Miss Kizzy Gordon, Ronica Gordon, or correct me. I want to call on our sports enthusiasts at the school. Sports brings us so much joy. She's always so excited and passionate, full of charisma. None other than our staff member, Miss Kizzy Gordon, Ronica Gordon, or correct me. And the first award goes to the person who referred to as the Victrix Lodorum. It's a Latin word meaning female sports champion. Yes, you said it. Shine. And we would like to congratulate Greenhouse for winning the sports. Shine is a part of Greenhouse and she helped them to rise to their triumph. And these awards are going to students, all of them in the graduating class. The next one is for the most athletic male. Makes Jack a dull boy and Jill a dull girl. The next one goes to the most athletic female. This name always gives me a little bit of trouble, but yeah, that's it. Ashariana Andrews. Most athletic female. Thank you, Miss Gordon. She loves her sports bag. The next set of awards, I want to call on Mrs. Oliver to present these awards on behalf of our children. We have 3 sets of awards for our 3 children who passed through our walls and were very successful students. So now they give it back to the school and we thank them so much. Let's put our hands together for the Olivers. I remember 2 of them were valedictorians at our schools, the top performing students. The first award is the Oslian Oliver Award. And Oslian was valedictorian in one of those years, so I call to receive this award Jason Williams for the best performing arts student. The next one is the Oscar Oliver Award for the Best Extracurricular Student. This is a student who performed well in other areas other than schoolwork. And that award goes to Reggie Alves. Put your hands together for Regine. And last, but by no means least, the Osley Oliver Award for the most consistent scholar. Consistent means that student was doing it all the time, every time. That student is none other than Annalena Oliver. We give much thanks again to the Olivers for presenting those awards. We are going to present the Gillian Graham Awards. These are the awards from the principal. And the first of such awards under this group is being presented to the most improved student in language arts. That student is none other than Tamara Oliver. The Gillian Graham Award for the most improved student in mathematics goes to Safia Baba. The most improved student in science, Petan Sam. Most improved student in civics, Natalia Storr. Thank you, Mrs. Graham, for those awards. And we will now move to an award that we call the Dr. Sherry's Grand Leisure's Award. Dr. Leisure is an eye doctor from the island of Bequia, and this award is being presented for the student with the most perseverance, the student who shone through all of the challenges. And this award goes to Alicia Oliver. The next set of awards is the Deportment Awards. Now, this award is a new award this year. When we speak about deportment, we speak about the way that those students carry themselves each day of school, the way that they are dressed, the way that they portray themselves to others. It is important how you carry yourself. The overall Male Deportment Award goes to William Lewis. The Female Deportment Award goes to Melexia Richard. Thank you. Do we have any representative here for Miss Denise Niles? If there is, please come forward to present her awards, the Denise Niles Award. Denise Niles, of course, was a former principal at the school, I believe. She was the longest serving one. Miss Denise Niles, under my time, she was the head teacher at the school. I cannot forget her. Very strict and very effective. Now, Miss Niles is presenting 2 awards. One for the most improved all-round student, and the other for the highest overall average. These awards will be given by Miss Osborne on behalf of Miss Niles. The first award is the most improved all-round student. This student repeated grade 4, and that repeating helped that now she is able to go to the St. Joseph's Convent, Kingston. That student is none other than Melexia Richards. The student with the highest overall average in the school, not at CPA, in the school. That award goes to Annalena Oliver. She did extremely well. These are such proud moments. These youths have a lot of opportunities that I certainly did not have when I was at their age. So be proud, students, be proud. The next award I see here on the list is the Martin Duncan Award. Mr. Duncan is a grade 6 teacher himself, and he is presenting an award today for the best science student. And I must note that at this year's CPA, we had 100% passes in science. So all of Mr. Duncan's students passed. He is an excellent teacher, I can attest to that. I've seen him work day in, day out, and he does his work. Put your hands together for this teacher, Mr. Duncan. This award goes to Kevin Navia. Congratulations, Kevin. I now invite our esteemed Lydia Oliver to come forward. Let's welcome Miss Oliver. Who we still see as a teacher at our school. You have not left the school. You're still here with us. And these awards are being presented for the best mathematics student. Miss Oliver has a passion for maths. She loves it. She does very well, and she produces excellent results whenever and wherever she teaches. Put her anywhere, and she can do it. She will do it. These awards are going to a number of students. 3 of them. First, Kevin Navia. These students would have done the best in maths at CPEA. So that first one was Kevin Lavia. The next is Annalena Oliver. These awards that I'm going to call, all of these awards are at CPA. Next one, the Best Mathematics Student Award goes to William Jr. Lewis. Those three students had the same average, so there was a tie. That's why three of them are receiving the awards. Thank you, Ms. Oliver, and we hope to see you in September at the school. Now, the next award is the Madge Hazel Award, or former head teacher. My former head teacher, our former head teacher, the graceful, always looking young, and as though she's ready to do another stint. I think she retired too early, but we're glad to have her here today. Let's welcome Mrs. Hazel. Mrs. Hazel is presenting these awards for the Best Language Arts Student at CPA. And we had a time. The first one is Kevin Navia. And he's beaming with pride, smiling and deservingly so. Well happy. The next one for language art goes to Maria Duncan. Thank you, Mrs. Hazel. For those of you who don't know, Mrs. Hazel is very poetic and enjoys writing and has a passion for language. We are going to move to the Josephine Osborne Award. And we all know Miss Osborne. Her name speaks for itself. A teacher exemplar, par excellence. She is presenting those awards for the best civic student. One of those awards goes to Regina Alves. There's a tie with the average, so we have Regina Alves, best civic student. Another hard-working teacher, I must say. I've had the privilege of walking around her this year, and boy, I tell you, I've learned a lot. Very passionate teachers. The next one goes to Keon Simpson. And we move to the awards being presented by our vendors. They are giving back to the school. They sell outside of the school. They don't just take your money, they give it back. And today, they are doing just that. Continue to support them. The first one is the Cater Bargain Award. And this award goes to the Bequia Anglican Primary School 4th place performer at CPEA. And it seems to me that our colleague this award. Now, before I call on the student, I want to say that these members play a very integral part of school life. Not only do they sell, but they impart a lot of discipline within your students. They talk to them, they treat them as though they are their own. They are mothers to our children. We can always count on them, even teachers. So we say thank you from the bottom of our hearts. The award for the BAPS fourth place performer at CPA goes to Malia Duncan, the Cater Gordon Award. It takes a family to raise a child, and they are part of our family at BAPS. You have a very good school there, you know, parents. Very, very good school. Let's thank God for that. Pray for your teachers, your principal, your vendors, everybody. It's not an easy task, I can tell you. Sometimes I sit there and I can't even move because I am so into my work. I want to see these students doing well. The Marcia Kwashi Award for the third place performer at CPA goes to Annalena Oliver. And I want to invite someone who was very much and is very much a part of our family, Miss Ingrid Demba-John of Natural Beats, to come forward. Please, let's put our hands together for Ingrid Demba-John. I remember Miss Demba when I was going to school, used to be the vendor at that time. Very, very integral part of our school. We cannot forget these people. We say thank you, thank you, thank you. And this award is being presented for our second place performer at CPEA. That student is who we give a special name. It's a long word, I'm going to try and pronounce it. Salutatorian. Ramon. That student is none other than William Jr. Lewis. He is going to wear the special sash for second place at CPEA. After first, it's him. Put your hands together. And earlier I spoke about how well the boys did at CPA nationally. Of the top 10 places, 8 were taken by boys. The girls did very well overall in the country. They had 90-something% pass. So almost all the girls in the country passed. Put your hands together, girls, for yourselves. 91% it was. Now, this award is the big one, the largest one. We call it the Principal's Award. And when you hear the Principal's Award, you can tell how big it is. For first place at CPEA, this award goes to Kevin Lampion. Being held by his proud dad, Kevin. we are going to have the Little Demba. So, in grade and Little was in grade. Her mother, Little Demba. The Little Demba award goes to the valedictorian, and that is none other than Kevin Lavian. Put your hands together for him. Okay. So, I have been doing this every year for the past 12 years or so. Every year, I've seen all of this every year. And it is certainly my pleasure. Now, CPA started in 2014. Common entrance came to an end in 2013. That was the last of it. Gone. In 2014, our valedictorian was Oslia Oliver. 2015, Dijon Oliver. 2016, Roshana Morgan. 2017, Naima Simmons. 2018, Redelia Grant. 2019, Shemoya Samuel. 2020, DJ Hackshaw. 2021, Luke Duncan. 2022, last year, Ray Duncan. So in the last 3 years, we have had 3 boys. This year, our valedictorian scored 84% for maths, 81% for language arts, 96% for science, 83% for social studies, and he attained an average overall of 91.20%. He placed 29 for boys, 57th overall. And he wants to be an engineer and a scientist. You can do anything you dream of. The sky is the limit. The son of a carpenter and a community health aide. His father coming from Rosebank in North Leeward, and his mother from Paget Farm right here in Bequia. Proud parents, and excuse me if you hear my voice break. Thanks to Dr. Lugo for giving me some medication so I can stand here today. I was very sick, but Dr. Lugo did it. Thank you, and God of course. Now, these parents, Mr. Kevin Lavian and Mrs. Lacia Ford Lavian, I am sure that their noses are swollen, filled with pride. They are so proud of their boy, their son, their shining lights amongst you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is my pleasure, and I think he's going to my alma mater, the grammar school. That makes me even happier. Put your hands together and let's welcome Kevin, Joshua, Kevin, Junior Lavia to to deliver the valedictory address.
Okay, ready? Our devoted principal, Mrs. Graham, teachers, invited guests, families, and friends, welcome. As we gather here to celebrate this joyous moment with the graduating class of the Bequia Anglican Primary School 2023, your presence here is deeply appreciated. First and foremost, we have to give thanks to Jehovah Adonai, or Sovereign God Almighty, for bringing us this far and who has kept us all unto this day. To him be all glory, honor, and praise. I would also like to begin by offering my congratulations to everyone graduating today. These last couple of years have been trying times for many of us. And the fact that you are here today is a testament to your resilience and is a clear indication that you have a great future to look forward to. Today, we become graduates from the fourth vital stage of the journey called education. Each of us had our own unique experience at the Bequia Anglican Primary School. A combination of good times and bad times, laughter and of joy. As I vividly remember that time Mr. Duncan came into the classroom wearing his short hair. That really had us going. Or that time when we were playing tag and Carter tripped and sprawled out on the floor. We laughed about it for days. I remember our recent hike to Peggy Mountain. We all had fun. It was a time of laughter and adventure. As I remember, one time running in the corridor, Kishon, Jayla, Delisa, and I. And oops, there was Mrs. Graham. It was the fastest breaks any shoes could ever pull. Mrs. Graham was a smooth detective. You never can tell when she will pop up. Mr. Compton, the great mathematician, who taught us from grade 5 up to date, has guided us brilliantly, although at times he can be strict. But not as strict as Mr. Williams in grade 4. Oh yes, I can remember it, just like yesterday. He gave warning, and you know the saying, warning goes before destruction. Mrs. Hawkins, our English teacher, helped us a lot. But be sure to do her work. Miss Arbonne, our social studies teacher, was a lot like a mom to us. Very caring and compassionate. Also, Miss Olivier, Miss Tappin, Miss Gregg, Miss Valentine, Miss Richards, Mrs. Stowe, Mrs. Grant, Mrs. Gordy, Miss Canis, and Mr. Boring. They all did their part in molding us for today. Finally, never forgetting one of our favorites, the life of the party, Mr. Almaty Duncan. He has been an awesome lecturer and counselor. Teachers, don't get jealous, but I think Mr. Duncan has mastered kids' understanding. To all teachers here at the Bequia Anglican Primary School and all other schools in Vincent, I say thank you for the wonderful job you guys are doing. I can attest your labor will not be in vain. This graduation marks the end of yet another chapter in our lives. With this chapter closed, I am more certain that all of us are anxiously awaiting the beginning of the next one. Because, unlike a storybook, we cannot skip through the pages of life to see how long the next chapter is going to be. We all have our book of life that is being written, and every day that God blesses us with is another page to write in ourselves. Every single
person who has ever graced this earth shares two things in common with every other person. One, we are all born, and two, we all will die one day. Between these 2 points is something we call life. Today, I challenge each and every one of us to strive to make the world a better one. Greet people when you meet them in the streets, even strangers. Be kind, smile a while, and brighten up someone's day. Take time to cherish the small things in life. Respect every person, young and old. Most of all, learn to be humble. Practice humility, because it is one of the greatest goals anyone can ever accomplish. Remember our team. Don't settle, dance. Don't settle means you know your worth and don't give in for less than you deserve. Dance means D, dream, A, aspire, N, never give up, C, celebrate, and E, evolve. As our secondary journey is about to begin, remember to stay focused. Life is full of many distractions and influences, but through it all, always remember this message. Stay focused. None of us are perfect, but when we fall, we have to rise up again and go on. As I look out at you, my fellow graduates, I know some of you may come to make more money than me. Some of you may live longer lives, and some of you may have better stories to tell. But in everything you do, give God thanks. Put Him first and He shall direct your path. Don't forget to say prayer when you are awake each morning, and even as the Lord guides you through the day, give Him thanks. My friend, our time together will forever be in my memory. Before I wrap things up, I want to take time to issue a special thank you. Thank you to my mom, Lindsay Lave, and Dad, Kevin Lave, for all the sacrifices you have made to get me here today. I will not be here without your dedication to me. So all of me, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you to my grandmother and grandfather for all their encouragement and prayer. Thanks to my aunts, my brothers and sisters for always being there. I love you guys. Dad, I know every single day you spoke to me about studying. It seems I wasn't listening. But your word registered, I followed in your footsteps, and I'm happy to make you proud. Your hard work was not in vain, but just make sure you have my present for me. Oh yeah, I want your 4 for me. 38 students are graduating here today. Each and every one of these students have had at least one person behind them who has helped them right up to this point. So I say to you, my friend, show those persons how much you love them and appreciate them. Say thank you and mean it. That's our folks. It has been a privilege.
Thank you. Well done, Kevin. Congratulations. I also want to say thank you to Tropical Storm Brett for giving us the chance to have this ceremony this morning. Lots of rain, thunder, and lightning, but the weather held beautifully for this graduation ceremony. So, we are going to have the graduation song. A song by Leon Womack, released in the year 2000, I Hope You Dance. Paige, Miss Golly, Mrs. Golly. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give fate a fighting chance, and when you get the choice to sit it out or dance.
Thanks to Mrs. Sonia Oliver for organizing our trophies, Mrs. Marge Hazel, Miss Marcia Kwashi, Miss Keitra Bowling, Dr. Sharice Grant Ledger, Miss Denise Niles, Mrs. Viola Oliver for the Lila Denver Award, Mrs. Ingrid Denver John, Miss Oslia Oliver, Miss Oslia Oliver, Mr. Oslie Oliver, Miss Josine Osborne, Miss Lydia Oliver, Mr. Al Martin Duncan, and Mrs. Gillian Abraham for the donation of trophies. We must say a heartfelt thank you to Miss Miranda Phillips for washing our gowns. Special thanks to Mrs. Bridget Frederick and Mrs. Bridget Frederick and Miss Davis for sewing all of these clothes. And to Miss Irene Samuel for ensuring that our caps were ready to go. Thanks also to Mrs. Julian Leslie, Miss Tivon Ledlow, and Andrea Webb, Miss Mosette Brown, and Miss Aisha John for honoring our lovely girls. Thank you to Dr. Phillips for your word of encouragement in the spirit of saying thank you. Thank you to the St. Mary's Anglican Church and its electrical team for allowing us to have our ceremony. Special thanks must be given to Miss Lydia Oliver, Miss Josine Osborne, Mr. Otwin Simmons, and Mr. Almartin Duncan who printed our certificates and programs. Special thanks to Mrs. Paula Oliver and Miss Melody Buckley for contributing the balloons. Special thanks to Mrs. Joanna who decorated the church and Miss Ashami Kapashi who will be decorating our dinner venue. We say thank you. Thank you to our Master of Ceremonies, Mr. Boggin. To the class of 2023, please remember, I hope you dance, dream, aspire, never give up, celebrate, evolve. I love and will miss you all. Thank you everyone for being here today and get home safely.
Thank you, Regina. Well done. So we'd like to say thanks to all members of staff. Special thanks to the grade 6 teachers, Mr. Duncan, Ms. Osborne, Ms. Hercules, and Mr. Compton. You have all right, we will now say the grace. Please stand. When the grace is over, the graduates will exit first. The rest of you will just sit. It is their day, so you just sit and wait and allow them to exit the cathedral. Bow your heads, close your eyes. Let's say the grace, Savior. Sit, audience. The teachers are going to pave the way for the graduates to exit. We do hope that you enjoy